Hi Crafty friend, it's me, Justine from Stationery by Justine, where when I craft, my world stands still. Today I'm going to be working with Simon Hurley's release from September called Glad Tidings. I'm going to use all three of his new BetterPress collection pieces, so let's just dive right in. I'm going to start with the ornamental press plate, and this has some, not realize my face is going to be reflecting here, but this has some ornaments hanging on the tree. So I am going to use the new color Pine, which is a gorgeous green, and it is perfect for a Christmas tree, hence the name Pine. This is a registration template, so I just have to follow the lines, and I will add the ink and press. It's really easy. I love registration templates. It makes it so simple to line everything up. Now what I'm going to do here is I added Tuscan, and I just ran quick to my restroom to get a Q-tip, and I'm just going to wipe away any of the Tuscan that is left there. Then I'm going to grab the color Thunder, which is a gorgeous gray, that I will add to the string of the ornaments, and just put that on the string part, being kind of careful by the gorgeous Tuscan color. And then I will quickly pop the top on and press it away. I'm using the 8.5-inch platinum. Ooh, there they are. Just like that. It looks like they're hanging from the tree. So for my ornaments, I kind of wanted to go different with my colors. I've debated. There's so many gorgeous colors of ink now from BetterPress, so I wasn't sure what to use, but I ended up going with Tiger, Wildberry, and Teal Topaz, which are kind of a good little trio in my opinion. But there is new ink colors, so if you did not know, they came out with 2 greens and 1 kind of blue green. So there's Laurel, Pine, Rustic, which is a kind of a rusty brown reddish color, and then also Spruce, which is, I don't know, I think Spruce and Laurel are kind of my favorite colors. I just used the new colors on the Lisa Horton tag video that just went up on my channel a couple days ago, and then also on my club video. So let me know what you think about those new colors, and let me know, are you getting all the BetterPress inks? I want to know, because I know certain people use different inks with them, and you can use other inks, but I do like the BetterPress inks. So I did not realize how much my face was reflecting here, but I like to watch some shows and maybe a little bit of a podcast or have a snack as I go. So if you see me making weird faces, that is why. Alright, we're going to go in with the Nutcracker Trio. This one is really cool because you can die cut each nutcracker individually, or you can have them all together. So I went in with the same colors as before, the Tiger, Wildberry, and Teal Topaz. I kind of wanted things to coordinate, so that was my hope here. And I ended up better pressing or cutting these out anyway, but on a clean and simple card, I think that would look really cool. And so exciting that I hit my camera. Sorry for the bouncing. I'm gonna grab a scrap that I keep all my BetterPress paper or watercolor paper separate from my other paper scraps, so when I need a sentiment to match the thickness of my BetterPress images, I can have those on hand. So I'm going to take 2 sentiments from the Nutcracker set and press them out. They also have coordinating dies with those, so it makes it really easy to die cut out the sentiment to fit just perfectly on my card. I do have a piece of clear acetate on my BetterPress front here, so that's why it's really easy for me to wipe everything clean. Now this little Santa sleigh is really gorgeous. It is perfect for watercoloring, but also you could press it with black ink on like a watercolor or a blended background. I'm going to watercolor it here on camera. I haven't done that on my channel in a while, and I figured, why not do that today? So let me know in the comments if you have watercolored with your BetterPress images, or if you're into watercoloring. I would love to know. So for pressing the Santa sleigh, I'm going to use just basic BetterPress black ink, because it is not water-based, I can watercolor with the ink. And I'm going to do 2. So here's a little hack for you. Don't even have to move your plate around. Just flip your cover and ta-da, you're going to have 2 Santas. See? Ooh, that was kind of quick, but they're there, I promise. Here I am getting the last of the sentiments out. These 2 are from Santa's sleigh. So the sleigh has a die, which is perfect for my Scout because it is nice and little. So I just will put some tape on there and run it through my Scout. It's nice having a little die cutting machine on hand when I need to die cut. Plus it's purple, always a win. Look how cute those sentiments turned out, all die cut out and ready. I think I said out twice in that sentence, so sorry if that bothers you. Alright, now I'm going to die cut that out again. I'll now have 2 of them. I'm only going to use 1 in the video. I did make a second card with Santa's sleigh. I posted it as a short, so if you're interested in seeing that, just check out the shorts on my channel's page and you can see that. I made a fun inky background. So that was kind of neat. Here I can show you that all 3 of the nutcrackers can be cut out individually. We'll just keep it moving right along. I'm going to use the Tim Holtz watercolor pencils. These are from Tim Holtz and Ranger. So when I use them, I like to just color them as if I was coloring with a pencil. So some parts I shade darker. Sometimes I kind of leave it light for a highlight, but I just treat them as they are pencils, and then I go in with a water brush or a basic brush, not even a water brush, but just a regular paintbrush, add water, and the color kind of reacts with the water, and it does so well with the watercolor paper that I use. I use 3 different brands of watercolor paper. I find that they're all great. I don't really have a favorite. I use the LDRS Creative one, I use the Spellbinders one, and then there's also one, I think it's from Bristol. It's like a blue cover from Bristol. I think that's the right one, but anyway, I think they're all basically the same in my opinion. I don't see a difference too much. I know the LDRS Creative one is definitely more white. So if you're looking for that bright white, I would recommend that one. But quality-wise, if it's watercolor paper from a reputable brand, it's probably going to be perfect for what you need. So that's my 2 cents on watercolor paper. These reindeers were so cute and easy to color. I kept everything really brown and tried to lighten up my card with making Santa's sleigh kind of a goldy yellow. And I had to bring the Christmas color back in there and make a little bit of green because my background is going to be very dark. And apparently I filmed myself on the phone, so what in the world? I don't know what was going on there. Anyway, I grabbed my water brush and we are just adding water in between different colors. I just kind of wipe it on a paper towel on the side just to kind of clear off any colors on the brush. But basically this makes the color come to life and I love the result. Now I'm going to go in with the Artistry palette from Altenew. This is a shimmer watercolor palette. I love it. I'm going to use the white one and I'm going to do tap tap tapping. We're going to get some starry sky for Santa to go into. If you don't really care about having it sparkly, you could also use watered down acrylic paint. I made a total mess with this, and spoiler, I wrecked one of my cards. Anyway, I used the Aqua Cold Press Black from Stonehenge and Legion. It is a black watercolor paper. Alrighty, see there? I left a little dot on my Deck the Halls card. Well, it's an opportunity to use a die set. So I'm going to grab this nesting die from Spellbinders, and it actually turns out to be a happy accident, so I'm glad. I grabbed the 4th largest one, and I'm going to die cut my image. Then I'm going to grab one that is just a hair smaller. Nope, bigger, the third one. And keeping it always interesting here. And I'm going to die cut out a green shape to go around it. And I'm going to not waste that paper, and I'm going to put the green going around Santa's sleigh. It's a great way to get kind of your bang for the buck with colored cardstock by just using it in two ways. No scraps here, my friend. All right. This beautiful embossing folder is a club item for October. It is the 3D embossing folder for October. I thought it looked so good with black paper, so I wanted to make a dramatic background for my nutcrackers. So I pressed that out. It is covered in candy canes and poinsettias. It is so festive and I love the look of it. Be sure to check out my club video, which is the last video I posted before this one. And I did something kind of crazy with the embossing folder. Should I tell you on here? I'll tell you this. I used another Simon Hurley product and then I fussy cut. So there's your little hint. If you have a guess, maybe let me know in the comments and you can go and see if you're right by checking out that video. But I really like 3D embossing folders. I think they are stunning and are perfect for adding a really fun background, but it is easy peasy to do. I'll just stick this onto my card front and then add my nutcrackers. I just wanted to leave this in here though, so I could show you how I add it to card bases when I do want a white edge. So my card is an A2 size card, so it is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. The teal paper is 1/2 inch shorter, so it would be 4 by 5 1/4. And then the black is another 1/2 inch shorter on every side, so that would be 5 by 3 3/4. So I just go down 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch every time, and that gives me a consistent border all the way around. Next, I'm going to pop up my nutcrackers and my sentiment, just because I think that having everything popped up really gives a little special touch. There we go. Now for this card, I wanted to leave in how I'm attaching this to my card base, because you may be thinking, well, that's a great scrap, but how do I use it? Well, a little bit of tape, like so. Just put that around the edge. And then when I take the release paper off, it's sticky. I center it with the spine of the card and then just press it on. And then that black part covers it up. Very simple and easy to assemble. There's my little Santa one. And then the Deck the Halls card has a couple layers. So I'll just use my double-sided tape for that. I've been using a lot of that double-sided tape. All of my layers. And then I just put that on a simple green background. So let me know in the comments which card is your favorite. I appreciate you watching all the way to the end if you have. And be sure to like the video before you leave and subscribe for more videos in your feed in the future. Bye-bye.